Social media products represent particular social groups. Criminals.
Criminals will try to represent them in a really negative way by portraying them in a lot of high angle shots, making them look like making it so that the people looking down on them very negative. And we've also made it so they've kept the beards, which makes them look unhygienic because beards are in association with unhygiene.
Like they don't care.
It makes it like they don't care about how people perceive them and how people look at them, which is also what we've done in the scene where we've got a packet of drugs that resemble drugs, which also shows that they have no care about how people look at them and what they think of them. We've also tried to portray the criminals in a really just sort of like they don't care about what type of social group they're in, with how they wear non-branded clothing. They don't care about fitting in, they just want to get the job done, and if that means that they don't wear branded clothing such as Fred Perry and Nike as most people do, they just don't really bother.
So it's not the fact they don't wear clothes, it's more to do with the fact that they don't want to fit in with everyone else and just want to cause trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
So another group we've represented is women, and although we don't actually see any women characters per se, there is a suggested one, obviously, because protagonist's wife gets killed. So we do sort of purposely objectify women in the film for, like, say, the way I react for the wife being killed is sort of the way that a man should act, like a male hegemony. So when every woman needs a male protector and they can't survive on their own and they haven't got any power, so they always need like a second half, if you like. And that's why you never really see it when Luke shoots them, obviously. So, yeah.
We've also tried to portray him as an object that's being used by the drug lords in order to get the man to do the work.
Yeah, it's like leverage.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Ethnicity. In the film, we've chosen to include two stereotypes of mixed race with people. We have two mixed race guys here. We've got one guy who's stereotypically a criminal. We've represented him through that, for the messy beard, the black clothes, just the criminal behaviour. And we've got one guy here who's also partaking in the stereotype by being segregated from someone else. Yeah. He's constantly on his own throughout the film.
So the next question is, what have we learnt about technologies in terms of media technologies from the process of constructing the product that we've made? So firstly, in the first film we made, the prelim, so we didn't use a boom pole or an external mic, which was bad because you could hear the machinery inside the handheld camera. The Panasonic HC-V720 whirring away. And in the new film, we used a Rode NG2 external mic along with a boom pole to bolster the sound quality, which works quite effectively. So.
Another problem we had was the camera shakiness. In the first film, we didn't use a tripod for some of it, so the camera was constantly shaking and moving. Whereas in the second film, we've used a really good quality tripod, which kept it steady.
Yeah. There's one last thing. In the first film, obviously, we used the handheld HC-V720, but in this new film we've done, we did use the bigger Panasonic AG AC90, and with that, we will also sort of taught things how to operate that camera, such as how to white balance it, which helps the display by balancing a piece of A4 paper in front of the camera. So the next question is, what kind of media institution might distribute our product and why? So the first one is social media.
Well, social media is very good with regards to the fact that it's free, it's got such a wide audience. There's not many people nowadays that don't use social media such as Facebook or Twitter. And another thing, if those people choose to share it with people who would in turn like the thing that we are advertising, a film about criminals, about protagonists who are trying to fight for the dead wife, it's very good and it really does help to advertise. Also, it is just fantastic with regards to the fact that it doesn't cost anything. It'll be fantastic for independent films, and it helps with regards to the fact that the big conglomerates do use it, but not in quite the way that independents do, with regards to the fact that they don't have the technology, the advertising prowess of these conglomerates.
Okay. Next one is YouTube, and the thing about YouTube is it's what we call a user-generated site. So people go and upload their content, and then people go and search for that content specifically. So although that might not help our product because it might not be well known, if it's used in conjunction with social media sites such as Facebook, which Luke mentioned, so it's almost free advertising because you can advertise it on Facebook, put the trailer on YouTube, and then the more shares, likes, comments, whatever it gets on the platforms of social media, the more views it'll get on YouTube, and then the more it'll get noticed by big investors, maybe other, sort of viewers. And I think Luke's covered most of it, but I think YouTube's great for advertising.
You can also link it to videos as well, can't you?
Yeah,
which
exactly.
Is a very good thing. You can link it to videos that do relate to what you're trying to advertise to the general public.
Okay.